For centuries, the Amazon rainforest has been perceived as an untamed wilderness, a vast expanse of green stretching across South America, sheltering diverse flora and fauna, but devoid of advanced civilizations. European explorers who ventured into this dense jungle during the Age of Discovery returned with tales of hostile landscapes, impassable rivers, and indigenous tribes living in small, scattered communities. However, recent discoveries have begun to rewrite history, revealing the remnants of a vast and intricate civilization that once thrived beneath the Amazon's thick canopy. Buried under centuries of vegetation, the remnants of an empire challenge our long-held beliefs about the rainforest's past and the sophistication of its ancient inhabitants. The idea of a lost civilization hidden beneath the Amazon was long dismissed as fantasy, with skeptics arguing that the harsh rainforest environment could not support large populations. However, indigenous legends have always spoken of grand cities swallowed by the jungle, and the first clues of such a civilization emerged in the early 20th century. British explorer Percy Fawcett was among the first to theorize the existence of an ancient metropolis he called Z, a lost city that he believed lay hidden deep within the Amazon. His fateful expedition in 1925, from which he and his team never returned, only fueled speculation about what might be concealed beneath the rainforest's thick vegetation. Yet it wasn't until the 21st century, with the advent of advanced technology such as LiDAR, light detection and ranging, that concrete evidence of an extensive and complex civilization began to emerge. Archaeologists employing LiDAR have uncovered an intricate network of roads, canals, and geometric earthworks, indicating that the Amazon was once home to sprawling urban centers. Unlike the towering stone structures of the Mayans or the Incas, these settlements were built with earth and organic materials, making them more susceptible to being reclaimed by the forest over time. Among the most astonishing findings is the discovery of vast geometric enclosures, known as geoglyphs, carved into the earth and spanning hundreds of square kilometers. These geoglyphs, often arranged in circles, squares, and other symmetrical shapes, suggest a deep understanding of mathematics, engineering, and possibly even celestial alignments. One of the most groundbreaking revelations has been the existence of the Xingu settlements, a sophisticated network of villages interconnected by causeways, bridges, and moats. These settlements, discovered in the Upper Xingu region of Brazil, showcase an advanced society that thrived for centuries. The inhabitants of this region engineered complex water management systems, utilizing artificial ponds and canals to sustain agriculture. This challenges the long-standing belief that the Amazon soil, known as laterite, is too poor to support large-scale farming. The presence of terra preta, a mysterious and highly fertile black soil, further attests to the ingenuity of these ancient people. Unlike the nutrient-poor natural soil of the Amazon, terra preta appears to be a man-made product, enriched with charcoal, organic matter, and microorganisms. This suggests that the civilization not only survived in the jungle, but actively transformed it into a highly productive landscape capable of sustaining large populations. The scale of this lost civilization is becoming clearer with each new discovery. Researchers estimate that millions of people might have inhabited the Amazon before the arrival of Europeans. Spanish and Portuguese explorers in the 16th century documented encounters with densely populated villages along the riverbanks, describing thriving societies with vast agricultural fields. However, the introduction of European diseases such as smallpox and measles devastated these populations, leading to their rapid decline. As survivors abandoned their settlements, the jungle quickly reclaimed what remained, leaving behind only whispers of their existence. This erasure from history was so complete that by the time later explorers arrived, they found only scattered and isolated tribes, reinforcing the misconception that the Amazon had always been sparsely populated. Further evidence supporting the existence of an advanced Amazonian civilization comes from the architectural complexity of the discovered sites. Researchers have uncovered massive defensive structures, suggesting that warfare and organized defense were key aspects of these societies. The geometric earthworks, often surrounded by deep ditches and embankments, indicate not only a high level of engineering, but also the presence of centralized authority capable of organizing large-scale labor. The precision with which these structures were designed and constructed implies that the people of the Amazon had sophisticated knowledge of surveying, construction, and environmental management. What remains particularly fascinating is the potential link between these ancient civilizations and modern indigenous groups. Many of today's Amazonian tribes are the descendants of the survivors of this once great civilization. Their knowledge of the rainforest, including the use of medicinal plants, sustainable agricultural practices, and ecological management, likely stems from the wisdom of their ancestors. Recent ethnographic studies suggest that the cultural traditions, myths, and languages of indigenous groups may preserve fragmented memories of their forebears' lost cities and achievements. Additionally, the discovery of extensive road networks further supports the theory of a highly connected civilization. These roads, some measuring up to 50 meters wide and stretching for hundreds of kilometers, would have allowed for efficient communication and trade between settlements. Unlike the narrow footpaths previously assumed to be the main means of transportation, these grand roads suggest that large-scale movement of people and goods was common, reinforcing the notion of a complex and organized society. Some researchers even speculate that these roads could have been used for religious or ceremonial purposes, reflecting the spiritual and cultural depth of these ancient Amazonian peoples. Another remarkable feature of this civilization is its apparent mastery of agroforestry. Unlike traditional farming methods that involve clearing large areas of land, the people of the Amazon appeared to cultivate crops in a way that enhanced rather than depleted the natural environment. Their strategic planting of fruit-bearing trees, medicinal plants, and staple crops created an ecosystem that provided food year-round while maintaining the biodiversity of the rainforest. This highly sustainable form of agriculture stands in stark contrast to modern deforestation practices, highlighting the advanced ecological knowledge of these ancient societies. The implications of these discoveries extend beyond archaeology. The recognition of a lost Amazonian civilization challenges the traditional narrative that great civilizations only arose in open, temperate regions with predictable climates. Instead, it suggests that human ingenuity is not bound by environmental constraints, and that even in one of the most challenging ecosystems on Earth, people found ways to build thriving societies. This also raises important ecological questions. If the ancient inhabitants of the Amazon were able to shape and manage the rainforest sustainably for centuries, what lessons can we learn from them in the face of modern environmental challenges? As deforestation continues to threaten the Amazon, the rediscovery of ancient land use techniques could offer valuable insights into sustainable agriculture and conservation efforts. Despite these groundbreaking findings, much of the Amazon's hidden past remains shrouded in mystery. The dense jungle still conceals countless ruins, and each year new evidence emerges, hinting at a civilization even more advanced and widespread than previously imagined. Future explorations, aided by cutting-edge technology and indigenous knowledge, will likely continue to reshape our understanding of the Amazon's history. With each excavation, we move closer to unraveling the secrets of this forgotten empire, an empire that once flourished beneath the very canopy that now hides its legacy from the world. If we continue to explore and protect this region, we may one day fully uncover the story of this hidden civilization, offering a new perspective on the resilience, innovation, and sophistication of the human spirit.